Hello, everybody. What is going on, party people? How is everyone this fine day? What is happening? I am excited to be here with you guys. Um, I am so excited to be here live. What is going on? Has everyone recovered from their post-election? Good or bad, I don't know. But I'll just wait like a few seconds for everyone to get on. Hopefully, you'll all join me today. And hi, Aim is on. Hi, Tracy. Mel, what's up, guys? How are you? Mark, how are you, Bunny? I haven't seen you in such a long time. Hi, Lovey. Girl. Oh, hi, everyone. Hi, Steph. Hi, Lise. How are you guys doing? Oh, I love the hearts. Can we just keep those coming? Because that's kind of fabulous. What is going on, everyone? I am so excited to have you guys here today. Hi, Trace. How are you? It's been so long. It's been so long. So I'm but there's just something I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about and announce, which I am super, super excited about. And it's something that I've been thinking about for a long, long time. I don't know if people know a whole lot about what I've been doing since corporate life in my life. And a lot of it, I've gone through a lot of different things. I took a year-long coaching. I was in a coaching academy because I thought I really wanted to do life coaching, and that was really interesting and really fun. And I met Tracy. I met you that way. A lot of amazing people. And of course, you all know I'm a passion test facilitator, which a lot of you don't know what that is. But a lot of that is helping to find one's passions or really discover them and get clear on them and prioritize them, all based on the book, The Passion Test, The Effortless Path to Finding Your Life Purpose. And those things have been amazing for me, and it's been a great journey. And then more recently, not so recently, within the last 3 to 4 years, you all know that I have been just having amazing success with my health and wellness company and doing network marketing and building an amazing team and helping people get well and feel incredible, get their energy back, lose their weight, all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things. But all of it has been going on kind of behind the scenes. I do kind of all of these things. I write a little bit. I used to have a blog. Some of you might know that, but that blog got hacked like twice, and it was called Next Life Ventures back in the day, and I sort of abandoned that blog. But it was amazing because you know what it was, and it sort of, I had a discussion today with my dear friend, and we talked about how there really are no accidents, and the things that you go through in life, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, all of it is kind of for your benefit to build up what you are really meant to do. It's not, you don't arrive at the destination, right? There's just so much for you to take in, and it's all just part of the journey. So all of these things to me never really fit together. I never understood what to do with all of the pieces. I never really wanted to life coach. I love teaching. I love facilitating. I love sharing the principles in the passion test. I love coaching people with the health and wellness program that I do. That is very rewarding and very fulfilling. But the other piece that was always missing for me is specifically about women and what we go through in our lives, and how for women in particular, have a tough time tapping into specifically what we know in our hearts to be something that we want to do, and just having that tuition, that feeling of trust in oneself to know that they're on the right track. because a lot of us get caught up in the day to day. And this applies to, you know, women of all ages. This is something I struggled with when I was even a teen and going into college. You know, and as a lot of people are at that age, but it felt like it was a constant crisis for me. Like I had a quarter life crisis too of what do I want to do? Who do I want to be? What's, you know, who am I? Who am I? It's constantly, who am I? And then, you know, life sort of takes over. The older you get, the less we allow our imaginations, the less we allow our inner knowing of what's right for us to fade. And we get taken over by the shoulds and life and what people expect of us. And when we further get into different roles, especially if we have families or get into certain careers, or, you know, we've completed how many degrees later, and it's like we feel trapped in a lot of ways. And a lot of people go through this. So what happens is, you know, a lot of people are living a life that they don't really recognize anymore. They don't know who they are, and they've kind of lost the ability. It's still there. They just they lost the ability to tap into really what they love, what they desire, what brings them the most joy, and what they want to be doing. And for some of us, they can kind of hear it. It's faded away, but they are not listening to it because there are so many demands on them. So to that end, something I wanted to do to really bring back the discussion and form a community around so many women who actually I've met who have just rocked it, and they are continuing to rock it. They're incredible women, and they inspire me every day. I was surrounded by them all the time, and I'm just in awe of them. I've always been a storyteller. I mean, I'm a communications person, a journalist, a writer. I've always been in these professions, right? You know that feeling? So this is something where I finally knew that there was an opportunity to bring together all of these women that were doing fantastic things and sharing their stories, so people could benefit from the struggles and the triumphs, and understanding where in their lives they sort of woke up and they were able to tap into that inner knowing, even if they didn't even realize that's what they were doing at the time. But they all did it, and they kind of came out the other side. So the point of my coming on and telling you all this today is that I've now finally established the Within community, and the very first, I don't know, I'm calling it the maiden interview that I did, and that I'll be posting for you today. You're going to see it and be able to click through to hear our very first interview with Amy Shankman-Roeder, who is actually on. I think she's on this live. Hi, Amy. And I just want to thank her so much, because she's such a great support. And we all have to have women in our corner. You know, you guys know I post about this all the time, and women supporting women, and to be their best, to be their best selves. And Amy really did that for me, and she held me accountable, and she knew that I kept mentioning I was going to do this interview series and form this community. And she was like, "When are you going to do it? We're going to do it, Amy. We're going to do it." And I was like, "You know what? We do. And you're going to be my first one, girly." And here you are, and here you were. And Amy has a very powerful story to share. So I'm so thrilled to bring it to you all, because there are so many amazing nuggets in her stories, amazing takeaways. So I'm going to continue to do this every Wednesday. I'm going to post a new interview on the Within page. And what I can tell you from Amy's interview, just to give you a few tidbits to entice you to click through to listen, what we talk about on the call is why you don't have to feel trapped in the decisions that you've made in the past. That's one really big point I think we all can relate to. I know I do too. I always do. I can relate to everything that we talk about in these calls. Another one is why your insecurities of your past, and possibly your present, they don't have to rule your future and what you decide to do next, right? And you know, how many of us have all these lingering insecurities and things that really hold us back? whether we face them or not, we definitely have them. So we talk about that. And we also talk about the number one thing that is keeping you from your best life. Right, Amy? So Amy's going to reveal that secret in our interview. So in the comments below, you're going to see, once I post this, it's going to be a link through to the Within Facebook page. It's a community. So basically you're going to click through and you're going to see the post that is the interview with Amy. So you can click on that, and then hopefully you'll join us in that community. And we're going to be there, week after week, talking about the interview, talking about takeaways from the interview. Maybe it'll spark discussion, and then just have a community where we can share what's going on for us. Maybe some of you want to move forward with projects or things, whatever it is in your life. It doesn't have to be launching a business. It can just be whatever it is. It can be a health journey, whatever, you want to write your book or whatever. It can be anything that basically has you feeling like stuck, trapped in a life where you've a little lost touch with kind of what's here. And that's the logo, by the way. If you guys see that that symbol, that is the solar plexus chakra, and that is our third chakra, and it really taps into our gut, our source. It's like right here, right into the gut. So when someone says, I have a gut feeling, or I just know this is the right thing, that's the solar plexus, that's that chakra. And so I love that symbol as that feeling, and that's what it is for me, when you just know that something's right, and just let go and let it be for yourself, because so many of us force things and stop ourselves really from doing what we know is truly in our hearts. So hi guys, thanks for jumping on. So if you watch the replay, I'm going to post the link below so you can click through to the Within community page and join us there. Listen to the interview with Amy. I'm going to invite her back to do some live Q&As as well. So I do hope you'll join us there. And just, I'm blessed. Blessed beyond to, have all of you in my community and my friends. And support. I love you so much. And please, continue the conversation. There's a lot to talk about. When I do these interviews, I've only done a few so far, and I'll be reaching out. Some of you will be on here and be interviewed. These things you will see. And one big thing that I see is what's personal is universal. And I say that to everybody. We think we're alone in our struggles. We think we're alone in what we're thinking and grappling with, and you're not. You're really not. And this, it will prove out when you hear these conversations. So they're important, especially in today's times. So please tune in, click below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything, guys. And I will be seeing you soon. I'll be coming on Wednesdays. Within Wednesdays, check in with you. The answers are inside. Okay, I love you all, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.